I was driving home from a coffee date and I was listening to some personal development and it spoke to me. So I wanted to pop on really fast and kind of share a couple of my ahas because I get this a lot. I get people saying, I wish I had a little bit of your positivity. I wish I could see things the way you do. I wish. Well, we all know how that phrase goes, right? But I get that because that used to be me. Like I wasn't unhappy, but I didn't feel fulfilled and I was negative and quite frankly, I was probably not the most fun person to be around and I finally figured it out. I finally started to change my perspective and the thoughts that I was keeping, and that's why I love affirmations so much. So if you are feeling that way, like you're stalking me or you're watching me or you're my friend, you're in my tribe and you're just like, I don't get it. Like that's just her. I will never be that way. First of all, you're wrong because you can be this way. I wasn't always this way, and I've made a conscious decision to show up to my life and to work on getting better and to fill myself with positivity and to do personal development, to listen to podcasts, to read books, instead of maybe watching TV or like killing time on Facebook. All those things we do to fill our voids because maybe we don't feel good about ourselves, so we're scrolling Facebook or we're stalking people or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with looking for inspiration. There's nothing wrong with looking for someone to kind of like speak to you. So hopefully I'm speaking to you right now. And if I am, you need to find Brendon Burchard's podcast. It's called The Charged Life. And he was talking about this today, like the top 4 things we tell ourselves and sell ourselves short, right? Like we all have these same things. We all do it. I still do it. I'm not perfect. Far from it. I just come on here and share where I'm at in my journey. And maybe that will inspire you. I hope it does. But he was saying today, like that was the number 2 thing was, well, that's for her. It's not for me. Like I could never be that way. She's just different. Well, I'm not different. I guess I am different because I finally decided I was over it. I was tired of my excuses. I was tired of not being happy. And I realized I had to take a proactive role in that. I had to change my life, and wasn't going to change my life by just waiting for it to change. I had to decide I was worth it. I had to believe and trust the process and showing up every single day and filling myself with positivity and investing time in myself because that's not selfish. And as a mama, sometimes it feels like it is. Like there's laundry to do and there's dishes and you need to do this for them. But if you're always doing everything for everyone else and never for yourself, you're teaching them that that's acceptable. You're teaching them that your needs come last. And that should not be the lesson we're teaching our kids. That should not be the lesson we're teaching our spouses. And maybe it's a lesson you've already taught them. That's okay. You can teach a dog new tricks, right? You can go ahead and start to like put up some boundaries and start to change things little by little. It's not about going all in. That would be awesome if you want to go all in, but it's not about changing everything radically. It's about implementing small change. It's about deciding, you know what? I'm not going to watch this TV show because it's not growing me into who I want to become. It's not making me feel fulfilled. It's not making me feel more positive or optimistic. So I'm going to take 10 minutes and I'm going to listen to this podcast while I fold laundry, or I am going to move my body and tell myself some affirmations. Whatever that looks like for you, you are the driver of your bus and you can change your life. You can change your self-talk. You can change your mantra. You can change the things and the people around you, the people you are choosing to be your tribe. It is so freaking important, and it doesn't just happen by chance. It happens by choice. And that's amazing that you're in charge of that you have power over that you get to dictate how it's going to unfold, how you're going to live. Things will happen outside of our control, but you are completely 100% solely responsible for the way you choose to react, for the way you choose to take that thing that's happened or is currently happening or unfolding or whatever, and how you rock it, how you let it grow you into the most amazing version of yourself. So your journey isn't going to look like mine isn't going to look like yours, and that's okay. We're all different people. We all have different goals in life. But if you're looking at me and you've been following me for a while and watching me, or you're part of my challenge group, or you're part of my fitness community or whatever, if you've been watching me and you're like, well, she's just different, like that's just how she is, she's just part unicorn, this is not true. It's not true at all. Nope. Super negative. I think kind of a natural pessimist, but I've retrained my brain because I don't want to live that way. I want to rock my freaking life. I want to feel happy at the end of the day. I want to feel like I'm making a difference and changing my life and changing the lives of others. Like I have crazy big goals. And that stuff isn't just going to happen by me waiting around for it to show up. I have to be proactive, just like you have to be proactive. So rock your freaking life. If you don't know how to start with some affirmations. Listen to a podcast. Find Brendon Burchard, read one of his books. I freaking love Life's Golden Ticket. It's awesome. Super awesome. And he's got really short and sweet podcasts. So if you have 10, 15 minutes because you're in the car driving your kid somewhere, or maybe, you're folding laundry. Hello, mom life. I even will pop in some earbuds when I'm vacuuming because the kids can't talk to me anyway. I can't be listening to music or the radio or anything, right? It's perfect time. You're already being held hostage. Why not fill yourself with good? Why not look for a way to change your life, to become more positive, to step into who you want to become? None of us are exactly where we want to be. We're all striving to be better, hopefully. And if you're not striving to be better, well, maybe you want to be better. Maybe you're not happy with where you're at. So this is how you begin. You begin by telling yourself your truths. And if you're not happy with what your truths currently are, you freaking change them by surrounding yourself with amazing people, by stepping into who you want to become, by doing personal development, by moving your body every single day, and by believing that there's a purpose for your life. And even if you don't know what it is, showing up to it every single day and looking for those little gems, because they're there. You just have to find them. So I'm not a freak. I am a little bit, but you can have what I have. You can become your own version of me. It's just a choice. It's a choice, and you got to make it.